So today was just a long day. I'm tired. I'm also fasting. I slept at 4 in the morning yesterday, and I think I'm gonna go take a nap, wake up, eat, watch TV, and go to sleep. And another thing is that the woman that I live with, she's not here, so she left to a different country. So I'm literally here by myself for a whole entire week, and I have yet to make any like friends besides my work colleagues. So it's really just me, myself, and I until I can find some people to hang out with. So I know a lot of people love to glamorize traveling and being abroad, and everyone is like, you're so lucky, like it's such a great opportunity. And don't get me wrong, it is. It's an amazing opportunity to be able to go to a different place, to a new place, but most of these times you're doing it by yourself. And with that comes a lot of loneliness that people don't talk about as much. So out of all of the programs that I've done, actually just one that I went with a group of people that I like knew prior, and that was when I went to Tanzania for the first time. And all of the other ones were programs that you get to know people along, like when I went to Tanzania the second time, that was with CLS, and that was a group, it was a cohort that you eventually got to know as you were there. But same thing was when I went to Honduras, but when I went to Ghana and when I went to Uganda, now that I'm here, I've been by myself. So I'm the only person. And so for the longest time, like I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I feel like I adjust well because I'm used to loneliness. I've always been a loner. Um, I've always been the one that kind of strays away from the group a little bit. But I think a lot of times it gets to be a lot, and you and I don't want to say that I don't always crave human interaction, because I do, but I love my alone time. I really do. But I think it gets to a certain point where you need it, right? You can feel it in your body. You need to talk to somebody. You need to whatever. So, and for a lot of times I kind of like I keep myself busy. That's how I get over it. But here it's like it's my second week and I'm not as pressed, but I think sometimes also like I get too comfortable with being lonely, and I kind of just sit in it, if that makes sense. Like I don't making friends just takes a lot of energy. That's really what it comes down to. And it's like I don't want to be lonely, but I just don't want to get take the energy to make new friends. But I mean, loneliness is really a topic that I want to address in a bigger video than this. But this is just kind of a snippet and how I'm feeling today, specifically. Just coming home, it's like I come home to just me, and that was fine and dandy yesterday. But like, dang, it's really just me today. It'll be me tomorrow. It'll be me until like Sunday, until she comes back. And I don't know. I think I'm just excited to make friends here, where we can just like make dinner plans or like go here and there and all of that stuff. But right now it's just me and my lonesome, and yeah, sucks, but it could suck more. It really like I'm not like crying over it yet, but it could be a lot worse. This is just the beginning. This is my second week here, and literally people at work they ask me, they're like, "Oh, so you're like alone? You don't have any friends?" I'm like, "Nope, no, I don't have anybody. I literally just go to work and I come home, and that's really it." I take walks by myself. I'm just hoping to like bump into somebody, and like this is my dream of like this is how lazy I am, like with friends with like a significant other, I just want to bump into you and know that you're the one. Like that's it. Like I don't want to put in the effort. And I know it sucks, but like I really don't. Like, you know, when you meet somebody and it just clicks, like that's my favorite thing. That is my absolute favorite thing. So hopefully like one day I'm walking in the street and like, I don't know, I trip and fall, somebody helps me and it clicks. Then we become friends. So I don't know. But yeah. So I walk into my room. First of all, it's like I was so late. My driver came to pick me up as I was sleeping, so I left my room a mess. And I came and Major Juliet, she's the housekeeper, she did my laundry for me and folded all the clothes. Like, this is so great. Ugh. We are fed and slept, so I am feeling much better than I felt yesterday. After work, I stopped by the mall and I went to the Home Decor. Just, you know, as therapy, this is something I do in the States. I just walk into a Home Decor place and I just look around. But I'm also excited to decorate my new place. And coming up, you're gonna see a picture of a rug that I like envisioned in my head, and I like saw it. Here it is. And I'm just like so excited. And then I'm probably gonna get this mirror right here for my bathroom. So I ended up buying this portrait upside down. I think this is of the Blue City in Morocco. I'm not sure, but I think this was also $5 if I calculated correctly. And I think it looks so good in my kitchen. Like, I'm so excited. Literally, the place hasn't even been painted yet, and I'm already buying stuff for it. And I can't even move in yet. I've been trying all these like meat substitutes. I am not a vegan, nor do I think I'll ever become a vegan, but it's always nice kind of trying new things. And I've been trying sausages. Like, they taste like meat. They taste fine. So we're here at Missouri Mall shopping for my place, and I'm pretty excited. Finally get to put some stuff in there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you're just pulling the hair back, or?
Are you married?
No, I am not married.
Oh, okay. She's not married.
Oh, she's
I'm not looking
married.
to get married soon either.
Yeah, so you must just be a good friend.
Two things that I want to show. this. It's a guava and it smells so good and it reminds me of my childhood in Sudan. I'm whispering because I'm in my office and I don't know if people can hear me. And this. So this, just like fufu, I swear every single African country has this. So it's called a fat cake here. It's called puff puff in Nigeria. It's called mandazi in Kenya/Tanzania, but there's a sweeter, and then it's called legemat in Sudan. So literally when they were like, oh, we're going to get fat cakes, I was like, what, that was a fat cake? And then we went and we got this and I like ate it and I was like, oh, you mean legemat. That concludes what am I eating this week.
Of Lady T, Channel Aruba, and of course with MJ. Guys, welcome to the
So every Thursday, the program at my job, they go to this radio station and they talk about HIV/AIDS, just to raise awareness. And this week, I wanted to go visit. I didn't even know that I was going to be talking on the radio. So this week, we're talking about the importance of disclosure, which means revealing your status as HIV positive, and why that's important to the overall community.
So anything that you want to add to what Lady T and MJ has said?
I just want to talk about feelings after disclosure.
Okay.
I'm sure it's not an easy thing for people to do, especially in places where it is stigmatized. And I know in Lesotho, the stigmatization has been coming down a little bit and people have been accepting it.
Please come closer to your mic.
Yes. Okay, is this better?
Better.
Yes, but some feelings that people might feel after disclosing their status. So I'm just taking pictures of things and people are looking at me like I'm crazy. And I think that's one thing about filming that I have to get comfortable with, because I hate taking pictures in public. I hate taking videos in public, and I hate drawing attention to myself. So it's gonna be so hard trying to get videos and pictures for this YouTube channel, because it's literally pushing me way out of my comfort zone. Look at this. I don't know what this is, but it's just empty. There's a dog in the direction that I'm trying to walk home, and I was like, okay, I can ignore and walk. And then we both stopped and looked at each other. So I turned around and I have to find a new route to get home, because I'm not dealing with that. I did not get my rabies shot. I do not like dogs. And I'm trying, you know how like in Cinderella, she's racing before midnight? I'm constantly racing before the sun goes down, so that I don't get in trouble with these dark streets. So, and I hear barking everywhere. And it might sound ridiculous, but if it's not dogs that I'm trying to avoid, it's men. Rape is real. Rape is real in the United States. Rape is real in the global South. Rape is real where there's high stress, where there's low stress. Rape exists. And I'm just not for it, you know? It's like, how do I stay a woman and try to live my life happily and explore and stay safe? We can't do it. We can't, because if it's not a dog, it's a man. Damn. And of course, rape is an extreme. there is also assault, theft, anything that could happen that where you are not in control. And we as women know that happens to us a lot. It happens to men as well, but for the sake of me being a woman, that's what I'm going to speak on. Okay, so I've literally walked around, probably add another 10 minutes to my walk, trying to avoid that damn dog. I also forget it's better to have my videos like this, but like this is a lot of work. Do you see this? Because then when I have it like this, when I put it in the video, it looks weird. It like those places on the sides that are empty. There's probably a way to fix that, but yo, I really hope I made it the right way. Find out in the next episode of Will Ruba Make It Home? Well, what do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? A dead end. This is where all the people who got money live. Yeah, I know. Okay. This is the wrong way. I'm just gonna have to face my fear and deal with it because I have, I think, 10 minutes until the sun goes down. Y'all hear that? That's Maghrib prayer. That means the sun has set. Alright, I made it home. I'm out of breath because A, I'm very unfit, and B, because there were some hills, yo. And I think, so I just walked past 2 dogs, stray dogs, and they really didn't care about me. So I would say that was a waste, but I got to see a part of this neighborhood that I've never seen before, so that was nice. Back to my earlier talk about rape and rabies. It's crazy because like in those situations, it's usually like I always, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but like I imagine if I was in a situation where I was assaulted by a man, I would be looking for another man to protect me, and hopefully that this other man is like level-headed and like a human, if that makes sense. And it sucks because it's like we won't need the protection because it's like you're calling a man to protect you from another man. This world, man. Anyway, my braid fell when I was walking, so I think it's time for me to, as you can see, I've only had this in for about 3 weeks now, and it's like coming out because I do it myself and my grip isn't very, very strong. My hair is also short and it's a little bit soft, so it like comes out easily. But I think it's time for me to, I really just want to like, I want to take everything out. I want to wash my hair. I want to deep. All right, everyone, it's Saturday and I am leaving my house. It is about 1 o'clock right now. The event that I'm supposed to be at started at 9. So, you know, it doesn't matter where it is. Where I am, my habits don't change. So I'm about to take a 4+1. That's like a taxi here. And this is my first time taking it. And the thing is, I saw one like get in an accident the other day. Like the whole car flipped upside down. And my other option is to walk, but that's also an hour and a half, which I don't mind, but I'm already so late that I might as well just take the chances, read the Kursi, and trust God. So see you on the flip side.